What's up, guys? Turn on the light here. Maybe I can do that. Maybe that will help. Oh, there you go. Now you guys can see me a little bit better. Yeah, it's just I have a horrible. It's like, yeah, my inside my house is just horrible with lighting and stuff. Of course, it's daytime, so we don't have any of the lights on right now. Outside, it's plenty bright out. It's hot out. I'm glad. I am working today later. At 1:30, so it's getting close to about 1 o'clock. Let's see, actually, what time is it? Just had an apple. Wasn't really hungry for anything for like lunch or anything, so yeah, 10 minutes to 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna get ready probably around 1:10. Get dressed, get everything all together, and then drive head out to for work. Um, so working 1:30 to 7. So got some news for you guys now. Uh, let's see. So I bought the No Man's Skies on PC, even though I know tons of people were complaining about it. That there was a lot of people were having crash problems and not necessarily in the game, but the game was crashing. Hardy hardy har ha ha ha. You get that joke. But the game wouldn't load, or you'd get a black screen, or you'd get just a white screen that would just basically in your game would crash. Um, Now I played like I was just testing it. I like bought it right before I was gonna head to bed. um, so I played like 10 minutes of it, and of course, I uh the where I spawned or whatever you want to call it. They put me on. It looked like a fine planet. Wasn't really any hostile animals around, but there was those stupid Sential whatever like stupid drones that were around and basically killed me because like there was like three four of them flying around. It's just like I just started like 5 minutes in. I barely mined anything. I was getting some like iron and carbon, and I get killed. My first death because of those stupid drone fly things, Sential drones, whatever they're called, in the game. So, and then basically like I only had a little bit of like lag stutter problems um, when I was moving around, but I think I need to change some settings, in-game settings. All of my you see, I know it's not my system. The thing is, I know it's not anything to do with my computer, but all my drivers, for NVIDIA, all those are updated to the latest versions. I have 12 gigs of RAM. I have an i7 4770S or K or something. I can't remember. It's decent at 3.1 hertz or whatever. Um, so it's plenty of speed there, and I have plenty of room. I have like almost a terabyte on this computer plus another 500 gigabyte small storage, a backup storage thing for, just files and stuff that are important or whatever. So yeah, if like, if the computer shuts down and you can't get the computer going, I could still, grab this guy. This this little guy here is a Toshiba, you know, connected to your computer and holds, extra info, extra information, all that kind of good stuff. So, um, yeah, so I bought the game, played a little bit. I wasn't really able to really get into it because I had to work the next day, and I, wasn't gonna stay up late playing it. But obviously, when I get home, around 7:30, 715, whatever. Gonna do all the settings, try to change any of the in-game settings to hopefully lower all the lag or just the stuttering, lag, FPS drops, all that stuff. Might have to, for now, just turn all of the graphic settings down to low or all to medium, just so I can play it. Obviously, they're gonna have to update the game. They're obviously gonna put out a patch for the game to fix the lag, and the FPS drops, and people are just, you know, I'm like the lucky few that the game actually loads. I haven't crashed yet because, of course, I've only played about 20 minutes of it. But the loading screen actually loaded up, and I didn't have any lag through that. But when I definitely got into the game, probably about almost at the end of playing about 20 minutes, because I kind of rage quit after I was killed. Basically, it was like a perfect time to basically end my game session and then have going to bed at around that same time. So it was like 9 o'clock, 9:30 or something. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just I can obviously play some tomorrow after I get off work or something, something like that. So um yeah, so I'm gonna try to fix that, and then obviously with doing that, I could do YouTube videos. That'll be fun. That'll be definitely fun to do. Um, Now the thing is that, like, I don't know how long it's gonna take them to fix the lag, the FPS dropping, and all that kind of stuff. Um, you know, I've seen some people say on Steam about changing certain files and doing that kind of thing. It's like, I'm not gonna, since I don't really know what I'm technically doing, I'm not gonna try to mess around with game files and doing that kind of thing for right now. Trying to mod it or trying to change it so it will work better. I don't know what's gonna, if I tamper with the game, like, then what's gonna happen? Then the game, if the game stops working, then I basically, kind of screwed myself because, like, so I'm just gonna let the people who made it, the developers, whatever, blah blah blah, whoever will actually make the all the patches and um, updates and all that kind of stuff. Just wait for it to come on Steam and just do that, and then yeah, have fun with the game. I'm kind of the one. I'm that kind of person where I like beginner. That's the problem, is that in the beginning they kind of expect you to do combat almost right off the bat, which is just like, that just doesn't make any sense. Basically, you start off kind of at a low level, and you don't really expect a low level to be able to go up against like a whole bunch of robots and flying robots and stuff that shoot at you. I mean, it's just like, it just doesn't make any sense. So that's what I'll try to do. Is I'm basically gonna almost do it like Minecraft, where uh, obviously I won't be like staying on one planet and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I'll definitely stay on a certain planet if it's not too hostile and explore it for a while. Repair my ship and then just go and try to find another planet. Kind of, that's what I am looking forward to, is the whole getting resources, selling stuff, buying stuff, upgrading things, getting better weapons, better mining tools, better ships. Um, that's the part that and then also the space travel. That's the kind of cool part too, flying around and seeing other ships and fight. Eventually, that's the thing, is eventually fighting other, like the pirates or the other robots and other creatures and other things like that. That I look forward to eventually down the road, not right off the bat. That's, I guess, my only problem with the game is that it kind of throws. There isn't really a tutorial. It throws you right into the game, and like if you, the thing is, most people, most kids, most teens, most adults, guess kind of like around my age and younger, will know what to do almost. Like if you've played video games and you know about computers, it's not too hard to get a grasp of it. But if you're kind of new to the whole, like if the thing is like if you've never played Minecraft, then you're probably not gonna enjoy this game because it's basically like Minecraft just in space. I mean, it really is. You're mining resources with you're using a laser beam. Um, and then you're crafting things, crafting certain technological whatever, blah blah blah, upgrades, all that stuff, and so I mean, yeah, it is Minecraft in space, but um, because yeah, you do have all the the hostile environment thing of it's robots. It's not zombies or creepers or witches or skeletons. It's other things like that. So, anyways, gonna get going.